Hello everyone, welcome to today's session. Today we are going to see the silent and non-silent letters in English language. What are the silent letters in English language? The silent letters in English language uh, are like L in walk, GH in thought. We don't pronounce them exactly. Take for example, um, one difficult aspect of English pronunciation is that we don't always pronounce the letters in a word, and English words aren't always pronounced as they are written. Sometimes the pronunciation of a word changes over the years, but the spelling remains the same. Sometimes an English word that comes from another language where the letter is pronounced in that language remains the same but not in English. It is pronounced differently. So it is very important for us to have the knowledge about them, and by practice we can understand and we can get them, we can become very familiar of those words and we can achieve the correct pronunciation. First, let's look into the silent B's. This often occurs at the end of a word. Take, for example, bomb, B. It is silent, and dumb. The B is silent there. Sometimes it occurs in the middle of a word. Take, for example, B in doubt and B in debt. It is not debt, it is debt. And the B is silent here. And the next one is the silent C, as in seen, signs, fashionate, and muscle. We don't call it as muscle, it is muscle. So now let's look into the next one, that is silent ch. This is yacht. It is not yacht, it is yacht. And the silent d, most of us make mistake here. It is not Wednesday, it is Wednesday. It is Wednesday. And as the silent D in handkerchief, it is not handkerchief, it is handkerchief. Handkerchief. And the next one is silent E, as in rope and come. We don't say ropey or cummy. We say rope and come. And the middle, it occurs, the silent E occurs in the middle of the evening, as in the evening. Evening, it is not evening, it is evening. And it is interesting, as in sight and able. The next one is silent G, as in sign, campaign, design, resign. We don't pronounce G there, but we'll have to obviously write it in written communication, written language, otherwise it will be considered as a mistake. As we omit the sound, we don't need to omit the letters in words when we write. The next one is silent GH, as in high, higher, thigh. It is just TI, thigh. It is not thigh, it is thigh. And light, thought, enough, tough. We don't pronounce GH. Rather, we use another sound, that is sound. And the next one is H, silent H. H is often silent at the end after C. Take for example, ache, a, echo, chemistry. It's not chemistry, it's chemistry. And school. And it also after, it's silent after W, like why and where. And it also occurs in the beginning, like honest. It is not honest, it is honest. First we have vowel sound or, and in the next one as well as r. It is not hover, it's r. The next one is silent I, as in business and parliament. It is not parliament, it is parliament. Parliament. And this is business. It's not business, it is business. And the next one is silent K. Silent K occurs before N. Take for example, know, new, knowledge. And the next one is silent I. silent L, and it is very common, as in salmon. It is not salmon, it is salmon. Salmon is a fish, name of a fish. And palm, should, walk. We don't say walk. We say just walk. L is missing. It is silent. But don't miss out when you write it. When you write the word walk. And silent P. And this is where most of us, if you are unaware, it is as the P is silent. We tend to make mistake here. Like it is psychiatrist. I think that we don't make mistake when we say psychiatrist, but when we write psychiatrist, we tend to write SHY, but it is PSY. Okay, next one is psychology. Synonym. It is not pseudonym, it's pseudonym. And the next one is silent P that occurs in the middle of a word. Take for example, cupboard. It is not cupboard, it is cupboard, cupboard, cupboard. It is receipt. It is not receipt, it is receipt. Most of us make this mistake. Receipt. It is receipt. The next one is silent M, as in autumn and column. We don't, most of us don't make mistake because we can't pronounce this word as autumn. Doesn't occur like that. It's just atom, autumn. And the next one is silent yes, as in island and isle. It's not isles, it is not Iceland. Most of us say it is Iceland, it is island, and it is isle. And the next one is silent T. Silent T as in listen. It is listen. It is not listen. It is listen. And fasten. It is not fasten. It is fasten. Fasten. And next is, most of us make mistake here as castle. It is just castle, not castle. Castle. And this is not hustle. This is hustle. Causal, hassle. And the next one is silent TH, as in asthma and isthmus. Isthmus. It is not isthmus, it is isthmus. Asthma and isthmus. And the next one is silent U, as in biscuit. We don't say biscuit, it is biscuit. And build and guess. In guess, S. We don't pronounce this U there. And guessed. And we have silent W. It often occurs at the end of the word, as in window. We end with O sound. Window. Widow. Yellow. We don't pronounce W. And silent W often occur at the end of the word as well, as in window. We saw in the previous slide, and in the beginning as well, like WHO. Who. We don't say who, we say who. And right, and it occurs in the middle as well, like answer and sword. And it occurs, and then silent X, it is for, meaning non-genuine. And the last one is silent Z, as in rendible. It is ren, d, v. And even this yes is silent in this rendible. It ends with this u, rendible. We don't, it here we have two silent letters, that is E and Z and S. So it is very important. What is this rendezvous? Rendezvous means meetings. And as we have silent letters, we also have non-silent letters which should be pronounced, because these words are borrowed from other language, like resume and epitome. We should not miss that A at the end. So this is non-silent letters. Most of you say resume. It is not resume, and it is epitome. So that is for today's session. I hope that you have understood today's class. If you have any doubt, you please come back to me. And it is very, very important to have the knowledge of silent and non-silent letters.